Hey, welcome back. If you're prepping for competitive exams, you know that having a killer vocabulary is basically your secret weapon. So today, we're going to master one really powerful English word by cracking its code. The goal? To make sure you never, ever forget it again. You know that feeling, don't you? You're in the zone, studying hard, and suddenly you hit a word that just stops you. You kind of know it, but you can't quite grab the exact meaning. It is so frustrating, and honestly, it can cost you precious points when it matters most. Well, today we are going to conquer one of those tricky words for good. Our target is apathy. Now, in Bengali, you might think of this as udasinata. By the time we're done here, I promise, this word is going to be locked in your brain. Okay, let's get the official business out of the way. The dictionary says apathy is a noun, and it means a lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. It's that meh feeling. You just don't care one way or the other. Think of it as a complete absence of interest, or agrohinata.
A definition is fine, but let's be real. Memorizing definitions is not a great strategy, especially when you're under pressure. So how do we make this word actually stick? Well, I'm about to show you a super simple trick to decode it.
See, we're not just going to memorize this word. We're going to understand it from the inside out. Think of yourself as a detective, and we're about to crack a code. Once you see the logic behind it, you'll own this word forever. The code is hidden right inside the word itself. Let's just split it right down the middle. First part, we have A. And the second part, pathy. Each of these little pieces holds a clue. And here's where the magic happens. Both of these parts come from ancient Greek. The prefix a simply means no or without, or na in Bengali. And the root pathy? That comes from pathos, which means feeling or emotion, what we'd call onobhuti.
So let's put our two puzzle pieces together. A means no, pathy means feeling, apathy literally just means no feeling. How simple is that? It's not sadness, it's not anger, it's just a total lack of any feeling or interest. And just like that, you've cracked the code.
Okay, cracking the code is cool, but how does this word actually get used out there in the real world? Let's check out an example you might see in an article or, on an exam. Take a look at this sentence. It talks about widespread voter apathy among the youth. Now that you know the code, you can instantly translate that in your head to widespread no feeling among young voters. It means they just don't care about the election, and that lack of concern could have a huge effect on the results. To really, truly master a word, you've got to know its neighborhood. The words that mean something similar, and the words that are the complete opposite. This just helps make the meaning crystal clear in your mind. So on one side, you have synonyms for apathy, words like indifference or unconcern. They all have that same vibe of not caring. But on the total opposite side, you have the antonyms, interest, concern, enthusiasm. These words are just bursting with feeling and engagement, the polar opposite of apathy. Okay, you've seen the definition, you've cracked the code, you've seen it in action. Now it's time to put that new knowledge to the test. Let's do a quick challenge. We'll call it the BCS SMART trick. So here's the question. The students showed complete blank towards the election. Should that blank be filled with enthusiasm, interest, concern, or apathy? The real clue here is the word complete. What word means a total lack of feeling? Got your answer locked in? Feeling confident? All right, let's see if you've really mastered the code. And the answer is, of course, D, apathy. Why? Well, enthusiasm, interest, and concern are all types of feelings. The sentence is talking about a complete void of those feelings, and that is the exact definition of apathy, a complete lack of interest. You got it. So there you have it. You didn't just memorize a word today, you learned how to take it apart and understand it. Apathy is never going to be a roadblock for you again. So my final question for you is this. Now that you know the code for no feeling, where else do you see apathy? In the news? In your books? In the world around you? Keep an eye out.